digress a little bit. It's going to be a good thing because the simple fact is it cut Jerry Jones from some of his silly statements that everybody loves to just grab and quote and look at and laugh at. And you can see the energy in the press conference change. Questions were answered more directly. And I'm not mad at Jerry Jones in that sense, but yeah, it just was it was something new, something refreshing. President Clinton came in, stopped by, and then Jerry Jones had left out. So that's where he left the press conference early. But what was definitely talked about too is George Pickens. What was made clear by Stephen Jones is that they're going to move forward with George Pickens under the franchise tag. They're not going to do any negotiations for anything long term, which makes sense. A lot of people may look at that as like, well, let's sign him. A couple things on that. The Cowboys played a game of, hey, let me show you something to George Pickens and his agent, David Mulugata. Their teams, with him being put in a free agency tag, teams out there could have made an offer to him. And the Cowboys would have had to try to match it or said, well, we're going to match it or we're not going to match it. There were no offers. Nobody made an offer for George Pickens. Now, I look at that and say, wow, he showed himself. But I know from a good source, I have a relative very close to me who's in the business as an agent, and he feels like Pickens has a reputation, and likely if you get the money, he may show out. And I'm hoping and thinking that he's not that. Obviously, I'm hoping because he's with the Cowboys. I don't want it to happen here. But a lot of times people don't know. You never see. He's been exemplary, but teams, I think, feel that way as well. We already have CeeDee Lamb at one of the top contracts. We're not going to give George Pickens a contract that's going to pay more than CeeDee Lamb, or even counter that. If we came close to that, that's going to bite a lot of the free agent money. So at this point, you can take the franchise money. He'll get an average of the top 5 at the position, which will be a very good 1-year deal. And then you can also franchise tag a player 2 times and move forward there. But I think after this year, they'll see and then they'll decide what they'll do and how they'll move going long-term going forward. Does it mean that they'll draft a receiver if the defensive player they want is not available to them in the first round? You have that in their point. Now, I don't know. But drafting prospects, this is the kind of the things of some of the people I'm thinking we're going to get.